Hi everyone, welcome to our next episode of Banished on Channel for Games. Dmitry as your host, and we're loading our last save file. That should be it. So, our goal is simple. We building a town as large as possible. Where did we leave the game last time? Okay. Let's just unpause it and keep playing, and if we get into trouble, we'll deal with it somehow. So we have chickens, 4 chickens, 5 cows. People are working. Good. Food levels sufficient. Um. So what's? Oh yeah, I remember. Our next priority was to build up this zone and town hall. I wonder. Well, we're pretty much waiting for traders to bring us seeds for farming, and we already marked a field here. You know what? I'm gonna take this space for 2 fields. So I'm gonna deselect this and mark 2 fields. This area in total consists of 26 squares, so that makes 13 squares per field. 1, 2. So now, once the trader brings us some seeds for farming, we'll be able to plant something right away. Well, we have plenty of population. Now we can have 12 foresters, which is good. So now our timber production will always be sufficient. Where are those traders? Maybe we should mark another trading station. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark another trading station right here. Make sure the roads are aligned. Okay, we have a trader. And he brought us peach seeds. Well, yes, we'll buy peach seeds. Why not? And we're gonna make another orchard. So we're gonna use 200 herbs for that. And the rest will pay in firewood, which is 1700 divided by 4 will be about this much. Did I guess? No. So, almost. My math is not good. Okay, we are paying by 20 units. And now we can make an orchard. And we will make an orchard. You know, now that we occupy this space, we may as well make it an orchard. So we delete, click orchard, and 15. Perfect. So this will be our peach orchard. Okay. And we left off at trying to build another trading port. I guess this one. And we'll extend its road. But they walk across anyways. This road is a waste of space, but just for fun. Okay. Next trader should come. They come from this way, so you can expect them to swim out there any moment. Okay, we're gonna raise limits for tools to 200 and for clothes to 200, so that we always have extra in stock. Oh, Did I not dismiss you? Walnut seeds. I wonder if we already bought walnut seeds. Let's see. This is pear, plum, chestnuts. So, we may as well get the walnut seeds. Do we have enough to trade? Yes. So, may as well. So that'd be 630. Overpaying by 20 units. Dismiss. And I guess we're gonna mark this field for walnuts instead of farming walnuts orchard. 15? 15, okay. We'll mark them for priority so they clear the trees faster. Come on. We should also think about storage space. This is full. We have, in total, we have 4 barns. And it appears that at some point they will be full. We must not neglect. We're gonna build a storage barn somewhere here. That will be closest to our food production area. This way. And we're gonna mark all these 3 things for priority. I wonder what's going on here. So, this is our utility area. We can wait. Okay, we have plenty of everybody. Ah, that's awesome. Okay, so this field is cleared, so we can mark it as peach and give it 1 worker. So he can start planting trees right away. A cemetery is good. It's holding. Okay, and I guess this will be walnut, and 1 worker. Perfect. A trader has come by and he brought us peach seeds. We already have, so we're gonna dismiss him. So now that we have, this guy is making alcohol out of berries. Maybe we should switch him to pears. So we're gonna switch him to pears. Where are they? Pear. So now he's gonna make alcohol out of pear. Our last harvest was 650 pears. I think that should last him. And we have some alcohol in stock, so he'll be fine. Our adult population is booming. It's almost 60 people. So our total population is not 100 yet. We will know these details as, like you see, they already started building the town center. So we will have extra data once the town center is built. We'll know various kinds of data like food consumption and total number of citizens. And also, once the town center is built, we are able to accept nomads. They're random groups of travelers that wish to join your city. And only through the town hall can you accept these nomads. We'll talk more about it once we oh, who is this? He brought cattle, but we already have cattle. How come I didn't get a notification? But we already have cattle, so we're not gonna spend resources on that. We're gonna dismiss him. Our cattle population is going up, and at some point we'll be making extra cattle farms. I believe we need more construction people. Okay, a barn has been finished. That's perfect. I think our next priority should be the trading post. Please do that. food is holding. Stone is a little low. We have one guy doing stone, so we have two guys down. And we'll have another mine for iron, and it will be here. That's a good position for it. So this mine will gather coal, but this mine will switch to iron if it's necessary. For now we have plenty of iron, so we're gonna have both of these mines doing coal. We have plenty of coal too. This game comes along nicely. Here's a trader. Trader. Okay, plum seeds we already have, so we're gonna dismiss him. When I say trader, it sounds like traitor. Okay. I believe we will have more construction people when we get an opportunity. And our housing should increase as well, so we're gonna mark some more houses to build. What does it say? Reserve of stone. Oh yes, stone is we're lacking stone for new construction projects. So all our current construction projects are frozen, especially church. Church needs a lot of stone. Okay. So this guy is complaining about unable to produce alcohol because he doesn't have pears. How come? He has pears. It's hard to understand. Here's another traitor. 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 Okay, pause the game. He brought us only food, and he values our firewood only at 3. But we have plenty of firewoods, therefore we're gonna do that. We have 1000 firewood, and we'll have, I don't know, 500 of each. 500. That should keep our food supply steady. That's perfect. And unpause, and now we have plenty of food. It's never a bad idea to have extra in stock. All of a sudden there's random events. Okay. A town hall has been built, so now that's what I'm talking about. Now we know exact number of our citizens. It's 93. And now we can see some other data, for example production, in like how much we have cut trees in 10 years. We cut 6,000, almost 7,000 trees, and we used 6,200. But my favorite part is of course the graphs, and we're gonna select graphs for we have existed for 25 years, so we're gonna select a 25 years period. And now we see certain dying events in our population. This was the hunger event, where people died from hunger, and this was the tornado event, and you can see exactly what happened. And so yeah, that was the population. How about our food? Our food is steadily increasing, but it looks like at some point it's gonna go down. Let's look at our tool production. We have one blacksmith, so another blacksmith will be necessary in the near future. How about clothing? Our clothing went drastically up, so we don't need any more tailors and stuff like this. And when nomads, oh yeah, and also displays what resources we have already purchased from traders. And when nomads will come by, they'll be displayed here. So okay, that's a good thing to have a town hall. Okay. So as always, at this point we're waiting for more available laborers to grow up. Right now we only have 3 I would like to put more laborers towards stone cutting and more laborers towards construction. So now all of a sudden there were two laborers that became available. We're gonna set them up as stone cutters. So we're gonna have 5 stone cutters altogether. In previous year, the 2 stone cutters that we had so far brought us 32 units of stone. So 5 stone cutters should increase that amount to 70 a year, which is I wonder if I should build um, something here, something, something food. I think we'll have cattle here, but the enclosure here will be massive. It will be massive. And when I say massive, it will be just this massive. Okay. Okay, they're building some of our houses. Yes, we need construction people. Okay, so we have something to trade. It's food. I wonder if we should neglect that. Because our stores are already nearly near capacity. And before we buy more food, yeah, this one we're gonna pass. Let him go. We're good for food at this point. Oh yes, and another enclosure here. Like this will be sheep enclosure, and we're waiting for a trader to bring us sheep. And this enclosure I will use. I will think about it later. So it's been 17 minutes of this episode. This episode I believe I will make slightly longer. And when I say slightly, I mean like an hour, because um, it's hard to achieve any progress within 30 minutes video. And this game being slow developing, especially when you're expecting workers to be born. So an hour is a more suitable time. Okay, chickens with a meat. An hour is a more suitable time for a video of Banished. And then you can just skip. So you can skip forward to see progress faster. This guy has produced 80 units of alcohol last year, which is okay. Okay, so now we have 6 available laborers. We're gonna set 5. We're gonna have at all times 5 construction people, so that all of our construction projects are finished faster. Okay, our food is going up and down, and at any time you can expect it all of a sudden to drop. This is why you always want to have massive crop fields. So we're gonna select this area for crop field. The total length of this area is 21, so we're gonna have size 10. And another crop field will also be size 10. Where is it? I wonder if this was, yeah, this was the max. And we're hoping a trader will bring us some sheep or some seeds, chickens. We don't need chickens. So can we split this farm? So this farm has 10 cows, and we're gonna split it. We're gonna have cows in both enclosures. This solves 2 problems. One is food, and the other one, a disease can break out at any time, and you'll have to cull all your livestock. But this way, when our enclosures are far apart, you will always have one healthy, and we're gonna split, and we're gonna watch the cows move. Yeah, jump the fence, jump the fence, run cow, run. Yeah. So now we have two enclosures for cows, and this enclosure will be reserved for sheep. Once the enclosure reaches its capacity, 11, and in case of this enclosure is 15, the extra cows are starting to be used for food, and they also produce skins. Okay, for some reason this guy says that there's no available trader. I wonder why. Didn't we have, for some reason we have, okay. So a trader has died of old age and there was no laborer to replace him. And that's why this this uh, this is empty. We're gonna set one more trader here, and we'll see what this guy brought us. He brought us food. We don't need food. We're gonna dismiss him too. He brought us food. Also, our herbalists, two of our herbalists, are not doing that well. So mm, we're gonna set a herbalist. Okay, we need one here. We're gonna have one here. Where is it? Where is it? Herbalist. Herbalist, I said. A pestilence has struck. So it's gotta be. This is our chickens. Oh no! We didn't split the chickens, so now we have to cull all of our chickens. And we're gonna have to wait for our next. They're all gonna die. So we needed to split our chickens. So you see, this is what I'm talking about. At least we managed to do this with cows, but when it comes to chickens, we failed you chickens. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to call you, all of you. So we set this thing here, and the worker that is employed here will start cutting them up for timber. Yeah, I'm joking. And so this will be, so we need to make an extra enclosure for chickens so this kind of thing does not happen again. We're gonna set it here, and then set it here. This will be our extra chicken enclosure. Of course, it does take away from the forester. It does take away this area, but Forrester still has this area to work, and he should be fine. And now that we have made, so in total we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we have 5. So this area will be marked as extra enclosure for sheep. Whenever we get them, I don't know, it's been a long time. So this will be sheep enclosure. I wonder, like right now I marked all of our chickens to be killed, but maybe the pestilence will go away at some point. Maybe we'll leave 4 chickens. Unpause this and speed up the time again. After a disaster, the time always goes back to the slowest. And they start, see, he starts killing the chickens. It's like a piece of chicken lying there. I wonder if this is good for. Yeah, he uses it as food. And we hope the pestilence will go away with a lesser population of chickens, but I cannot guarantee that. Maybe we'll have to call all of them. Yes, the pestilence did not go away, so all of them. I'm sorry, chickens. All of them. Well, there's no chickens. Pestilence, go away. That's it. So now we bring it back to... And as soon as the trader brings us some chickens, we'll populate this. Populate it again. Somebody, a stone cutter has been crushed by a rock. You see, we cannot continue of keeping. We're gonna have to revert back to our two workers and two construction people. So this is the thing about the quarry. Is a random event that actually happens quite often. Is somebody gets crushed by a rock, as in this case, you see, a worker has been crushed by a rock, and it fills our cemetery, and it makes his relatives sad. His relatives are like, "Oh, come on, dude. You gotta be more careful when you're doing the quarry work." It's time to expand some of our housing. A trader, yes. He brought us chickens. No, plum seeds, we already have that. Oh well. So, okay, our adult population is going up. That's good. What about our total population? Is it 100? Yes, 103. So we can officially call this village. Uh, we'll call it a village where there's 100 people or more living in harmony and mutual respect. So, since we have nothing to do, we're gonna mark all of these areas as fields. We're gonna make them narrower so that we can fit more. We're gonna make them 15 by 10. 15 by 10. We'll have at least 15 by 10. 3 is good enough for now. Okay, a trader. Trader. And he brought us cut chickens. We don't need that. Cherry seeds. Do we have cherry seeds already? And he brought us wool. We will buy wool. We're gonna check if we have cherry seeds. Maybe we don't. So we go here. Cherry. We don't have cherry seeds. So we're gonna buy cherry seeds and some wool. So we're gonna buy all of this wool. That's and one cherry seed. And that will cost us 2,800 points. So we're not gonna use herbs. We're gonna use firewood only. At 2,800, that's 465. Well, we'll take 460. Additional. Well, our math is horrible. 6. Okay, our math is just horrible. But anywho, now that we have cherries, we're gonna set an orchard. Now I see no other way but to replace this current space with an orchard. Now that it's cleared of trees, it should be orchard, and it will be cherry, and it will have one extra worker, and a brewer. It should be built somewhere. Oh yes, it will be built here. So what's a quarry doing? How much did it? Yes, that's a good number. 110. So 5 people, 5 quarry workers are able to produce 110 a year. That's a good number. Well, it does come with a disadvantage. Quarry eventually will be mined completely, and there will be a large hole just left, and there's nothing you will be able to do with this hole. It will be a wasted space. All the stone will be mined, and you will not be able to fill it or build a house or build anything. It will be a deep hole. What's this guy doing? What's corn seeds? How come I didn't get a notification that there's a trader? And we do need corn seeds and pumpkin seeds. Yes, yes. corn is so that's five 5,000 altogether, and we only have enough for 4,000 times 4. We'll buy corn for now. That's 625. We'll not we will not dismiss this guy, and maybe our workers will bring enough supplies for us to buy pumpkins as well. So we're gonna have corn, and we're gonna set 2 workers. Oh, we don't have enough workers. We're gonna set 1 worker. I'm sorry. Oh, what did I do? Okay. And we should, okay, and we'll see. So he says that he needs more workers. Mm, Maybe we'll have a little trick. So we'll we'll set limits to the orchards. So one, one. Every food production area will have only 1 worker and 1 worker only, and this way we'll have enough. Same with this field, it will have 1 worker. One. Just one. Okay. So yes, we're able to buy pumpkin seeds. Perfect. So that makes 500 here, and that makes 125 here. And that is exact amount we need. And now we can safely dismiss him. So now we have 2 more food stuffs that we can grow, and that will be pumpkin, and this field will have 1 worker, and we'll take down we'll take down some of our foresters. There we go. Standard. Okay, so this guy is still unhappy with the amount of people employed for some reason. How come? You should be like, what's going on here? Why? Okay, pause. So 1 worker, 2nd field, 1 worker, 3rd field, 1 worker, 4th field. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't understand. I don't understand how it works. Is there another field that I may have missed? Oh, okay, so what's going on with the chickens? We have 0 chickens. We have 0 chickens. Oh well. And it does employ a worker that does not have a job, like he's running around an empty enclosure. He's doing something, he's like digging this and scratching that. Whatever. So what's going on with our population? Oh, we have empty houses, so we don't need any more. That's good. What we do need is a barn. A barn. Another barn. We'll go here. Just next to the fields. Just how it's supposed to be. So you see, if this barn is full, for example, let's pretend that it's full, and these guys are clearing the fields, they only can carry so much on them. So they'll have like a whole bunch of pairs that they have to leave somewhere, and they'll walk to this barn and it's full, and then they'll have to walk all the way here to drop their stuff, and that's just extra time wasted for walking. So you want to supply nearby fields with sufficient storage facilities. So this video has been 34 minutes so far, and we have 34 minutes to go. Anyway, I hope he brought chickens, and he did. And he did. Okay, we're gonna buy 8. So 8 times 4 is 36. And 36 divided by 4 is... Okay, so we're gonna buy 6. 6. And it makes... So 600. Yes. Perfect. Trade, dismiss, and now this. And then we'll watch the chickens go. Yeah. Alright, right. Run, chickens. Run. Come on. Run. You have to run. You can't just stand there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the time setting? Why are they so slow? Okay. A trader has come by. What did he brought? He brought cattle. We don't need that. We're watching chickens. We're watching chickens go. Chickens. Yes. See, they're so smart. They don't need like a herdsman or anything. They're just like, they know where to go. They have a GPS navigation, I'm sure. And they're so smart, they're gonna jump the fence. You've seen cows do that already. Jump the fence? Yeah. He's ghost walking through the fence. So, have six. At some point, where the population of chickens is large enough, we'll split them into one of these enclosures. So we'll wait for it like 10 population altogether. And what was the other thing we were doing? I'm kind of like oh yeah, we wanted to see a food graph. Food. Okay, food stays level, so it means we're just on the edge of our food production capacity, and we should increase it. Our population grows, and okay, we have lots of extra laborers. We're gonna set some of them back to be foresters, and farmer have equal amount, and some of them will be construction people, like 5. That's it. So our farmers, this is corn. That's perfect. Early summer, and they already have finished. What I don't understand is how come we have 10 farmers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but we have 8 fields, and 8 fields have their limit set to. Maybe it's because of these fields. No, it says 0 workers. I don't understand where the other two. Where are the other 2 farmers, and where are they, and what are they doing? Like they're slacking. They're slacking. Where are they? Where are the 2 farmers? Okay, a port has been built, and we're gonna have, as I said earlier, we're gonna have lots of trading stations. So it's just gonna be one of them here too. Okay, so that we can buy more and more stuff. Okay, what did you bring? You brought food, and we're suffering with we're starting going down with food. So we're gonna have to buy. We're gonna have to buy food. So that's 1,000, and we're gonna buy 300 each. And the last resource, walnuts. Okay, we're gonna buy. We're overpaying a little bit, so we're gonna go down. There we go. This is how much we're gonna buy. 300 each. Okay, and we need 1 trader. And this station has to be field. So we're gonna only firewood. Where is the firewood? There it is. 1,000. Okay. So in total we have 4, and this will be our 5th trading station. And are there still empty houses here? No. So it wouldn't hurt us to build more houses, as our population demands it. Where else Okay. So now you see it's cabbage seeds. Yes, yes, perfect. 6:30. 6:30. And dismiss. And we already have a field set up for it, so we can. This will be cabbage, and you will have one worker. See, a frost destroys food stuff that. Oh, a church. Yes. So now we have a priest. So now they will be a little happier uh, with the church. And church capacity is, I believe, well, it looks 200. So when our population reaches 200 in total, kids and everything, we're gonna have to build another church. And our school, yes. So we'll set this school as priority because we're almost out of free space for new students. There's only one space available for another student. Where is it? It's full now. It's 20. It's full now. So, administrator. Okay, what did you bring? What did you bring? Cattle. We don't need cattle. We have 2 cattle enclosures, and they're doing good. I wonder how much. Okay, next year it will start producing meat and skins. But we do wait for sheep. Come on, who's gonna bring me sheep? Okay, school. Okay, coal. So this is coal. It's already been built. So this becomes a bustling village. Look at it. It's huge. And we will run out of space soon. Maybe I will set this area to be forester. Yes, that makes sense. This final little piece on the edge of our town will be forester. This way it will save a little space. And here we'll have herbalist. Where's the herbalist? You will have an herbalist with him. And when it comes to deciding where our next residential area, I think the best spot is here. And we need to think of a proper road there. I'm not sure at this point. Okay, trader. Trader comes by. Pause. What did you bring? Pumpkin seeds we already have. Berries, wool. Wool we're gonna buy. We already have some in stock, so we're gonna set our tailor to produce. We're gonna set our tailor to produce worm coats. Okay, we're good for. No, we can buy food. Okay, we're gonna buy 300 onions, some corn, some cherry, some berries. Pumpkin seeds we already have, and that will cost us in total 14. That's 370. Okay, or 350. God damn, my math is bad. There we go. Trade, dismiss, and now we're gonna set our tailor. Where's that tailor? Tailor is this? No, this guy. Our tailor from now on will produce worm coats that uses leather and wool. And eventually, when somebody will bring us sheep, we'll be able to produce our own wool. And I think a second cemetery will be required at some point. Okay, a trader, what do you bring? You brought potato seeds. Yes. Pause the game. And we have just enough firewood to trade for it. Potato seeds, perfect. 630. So now we have plenty of variability variety. I mean, I'm sorry, variety. There's no such word as variability. Variety is good. Potato and set limits for this. And one more worker. Now you're gonna be planting potatoes. Uh, so our fields will continue to go this way. So crop fields will. What else is there? There's also beans. There's peppers, and I'm forgetting something. Okay, another trader. Yes. He brought mostly food. We're we once again we are low on timber, so we're not gonna trade now. And we need to figure out what to do with our timber shortages again. I am gonna do this little trick that I wanted to do before. I talked about it in the first vid or in the second video. I'm gonna have a road here. And I'm gonna have an extra forester in this area. He will overlap with some of the other foresters. And this is an experiment. I'm not sure if it's gonna work at all, but I'm gonna have one forester here, extra forester. It will, at any rate, it will be additional. It will be faster when it comes to production. And another forester, same trick will be here. So another forester will be in the middle here. Forester, forester. And that should improve our timber production. But what I wonder now is, must I have a little stockpile? Yes, I will have a little stockpile next to foresters here. Yes, same here. A stockpile. It'll be here. That's it. And we'll tell our workers to cut some trees, actually, because our timber, yes. Please harvest all of these trees. Please harvest some of these. Some of this. Some of this. Yeah, some of this. Okay. Did I mark fruit trees to be harvested? No, I didn't want to do that. Wait. Cancel remove. No, fruit trees, no. Okay, they were not marked for chopping. So, okay. The game developers were smart enough to think about that. What is this? This is walnuts. Okay. Chestnuts. We don't have alcohol. That's bad. Oh yes, and another useful thing about the town center is we can see our stockpiles better. And we go to inventory, and then we sort it by quantity. And now we see that we have lots of venison. This is our most numerous resource. Then firewood, which is going down, onions. And now we see that we have lots of berries. And it means that our brewer guy would rather use berries, as he would have more in stock. So we're gonna switch him back to berries, as he would have more in. And what else? I think he also needs logs. Maybe that's why the icon is displayed that he's lacking some sort of resource. But our workers should start doing the chopping trees. Our farmers are doing their work. This is summer, so maybe one worker is not enough for a field. And you see, it's like almost late summer, and they only were able to plant half a field, where in, like, if it was like a full field should be planted. I'll think about it. Maybe I will add more farm workers per field. So our chickens, there's 22 of them, so we are able to split our chickens. So this is gonna be chicken, one worker, and we split. There we go. So now there's chickens here, and there's chickens here. And if a plague strikes, we will have an extra field. So this video is 50 minutes long. There's 10 minutes left in this. So is this potato? What else do we have? We have 4 types of resources. Yes. So a trader came by. Yes. He brought clothes. We don't need clothes. We have plenty. We need sheep, man. Sheep. And we're gonna have to think of growing our town. You know what? I'm gonna plan a tunnels and a road to this area. This will be our next business area, and I'm gonna plan it in the next video. In this video, we're gonna just like keep it as this. See, harvest fields are being harvested because it's autumn. They automatically they do it automatically. And that should keep our food supply level. And our timber supply went up. The only thing we're still suffering is stone. Did they? Oh yes, they did build a school. So now we have extra school. So now we have our capacity for education is 40 students. And there was no disastrous events. There was no fire, tornado, or I was expecting it at any moment. Okay, what is this? What is this gonna be? This is gonna be another blacksmith. Okay. Blacksmith, and this will be a tailor, school, and a boarding house. That's good. Lots of laborers, lots of farmers. I still don't know where the other 2 farmers are. Like, if they're not listed within any of these fields, where are they? I am at loss. Answers. Okay, what did you bring? Pumpkin seeds, we already have. Go away. Okay, you're gonna bring something. You brought us food mostly. I wonder if I should buy it. No, I'm gonna hold on to my firewood for now. But this guy is struggling to fuel his stock. You brought us clothing. We don't need it. Go away. You see how many boats we have? There's just boats everywhere. Okay, so a blacksmith. Should we mark another blacksmith? No, we don't need. There's no need. We're gonna keep this building as extra for now, but we have plenty of tools, so a blacksmith is not necessary. Only if we start to go down. Only if our tool count will start to go down. Okay, what we need is foresters. We need to test this idea of a forester in the middle being able to produce more timber. Yeah. And I guess we need a barn. Yes, a barn. And a supply. And a stockpile pile. Stockpile pile. Stockpile pile. Yeah, here. And we're gonna let them figure out their own priorities. At this point, they should be able to. So, times 10. Times 10. 10. We're expecting more farming seeds to arrive. Our city Yeah, it grew so many. It grew in number throughout this episode. Let's see, the total amount of citizens is not 130, which is good. That's like, what's the percentage of that? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But we're gonna run into serious problems very, very soon when it comes to food supply, as this this large amount of citizens will require sufficient food, and our food stays level. And we should, you know what? We have extra workers. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set limits for these fields to 2. And we're gonna add 4 more farmers, so that 2 people are working one field. And I wonder how much food did it bring last year? 600 for one person. That's amazing. Uh, Maybe we should also think about more fishing docks, as it does provide variety. Yes, yes. Come on. Sometimes sometimes this game is takes a long time for progress, but during these idle times we can watch how marvelous it is. I wonder if a house will fit here. It will not. Oh, it will. It will. So hey, we just found a housing space. So 1, 2, 3. It'll be 4. It'll be just, and it's a nice. Look at this. Like whoever is gonna live in this house, right next to an orchard. You know, as we very special citizens. What's going on here? Oh yes. Okay. This area may be used in the future. Oh, okay. A forester has been built here, and so we can employ more foresters. So 28 divided by 2 will be 14. Yes, 14. So now there should be 2 foresters in this, and I wonder how much timber will they produce while being overlapped with other foresters. But it should basically increase the speed of planting and cutting. Okay, so there's lots. Okay, a brewer, yes, a brewer, and he'll use. Okay, we're gonna pause the game and we'll see what kind of resource we have the most inventory. So is it still berries, onions, mushrooms, pumpkins, cherry? So cherry is the most numerous resource for alcohol production. So we're gonna set this guy as cherry making alcohol dude. Cherry. And we're gonna set him up. Yes. So we don't need a tailor, we don't need a blacksmith for now. We carry on. We carry on. Well, let's leave it at a good note. Let's look at this. Let's look at our city once again from different angles. It's huge. Pause it. We'll deal with this trader guy when chickens. We need a chicken. And we'll see you in the next episode where we will be planning next business area in this location. Maybe I'll even play in like behind. I will not make a video, but I will show you like the results, so you don't have to actually wait for it. Maybe that will be a good idea. All right, it was Dmitry on Channel for Games. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something about this game. Maybe you have some advice for me that I could use. Maybe I should talk less. Maybe I should talk more. Maybe I should teach chickens to count money. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one. Bye bye.